Well, good Friday afternoon, y'all. It's Dan. I want to welcome y'all to my home, The Sticks. Good gracious almighty, hope everybody's showing up having a good Friday. Tomorrow will be the weekend. What I wanted to share with y'all today is something that I acquired here at a local box store to check what's going on with my soil. So give me a second, I'm gonna show you what I got. All right, you and y'all, here we go. I done got a hold of this thing right here. The brand name is Holdall, and what this is a moisture light and pH meter. Now, what I'm gonna tell you is, old school, I ain't never really worried about what the soil was doing until here recently. Now I'm growing stuff, and then some of my stuff really wasn't growing all that well. It just really didn't look like the way it should be growing. So I took an interest in really wanting to find out what the soil was doing. And when I say what the soil is doing, checking the alkalinity of the soil, the pH, and also trying to figure out the light, where I have it planted at. Is it getting enough light? Maybe it's not getting enough light. Maybe it's getting too much light. And also the moisture level. And I'm not really too concerned about the moisture level because I'm old school like that. I just use the finger method. You just stick your finger down in there, and if it's that soil is dry, you just go and water it. I got this thing, and I wanted to check pH levels on some of the soil that I have over here at my home, The Sticks. Raised beds, I'll do that later. But I really wanted to check on this Myers lemon that I have growing over here, and this is the dwarf version of the Myers lemon. So let's walk over yonder, and we'll give it a test. All right, here's Mr. Myers lemon, looking pretty good. He's growing, he's getting some water. Leaves are real green. I don't know what's going on with that one. These leaves, oh, I got a bug in that one. It's looking real good. So let's stick the pH meter down into this container and see what's going on with it. According to the instructions, you want to go fairly deep with this meter. So let's see. All right, let's see what we can see. Is it reading? Well, nope. Let's see. Okay. I hope y'all can see this. Light, definitely getting enough light. pH. According to this meter, this soil is somewhat acidic. Try it someplace else. Okay, yes, same reading. We are on the upper end of 7. And I want to say that Myers lemon trees prefer an alkalinity or pH level between, I want to say 5.5 and 6.5. So we are on the upper edge of 7 right here. My only complaint with this meter is all the numbers and the writing is too dang small. It's like real hard to see. If you look at it really good, you can see down at the bottom is where the alkalinity is measured, and it's just really hard to see. What I'm going to ask you and y'all is, does anybody else that gardens, and there's a bunch of y'all that garden here in our community, do y'all use a device kind of like this? If not, what do you use, or how do you test your soil for alkalinity? I actually have, boy, the mosquitoes are bad out here too. I actually have a soil test kit somewhere. It's kind of vague on how to use it. I didn't really pay, a bunch of money for it, but I guess the concept is the same. I'd really like to hear from you and y'all what y'all use to test your soil, be it for alkalinity or whatever else you test for. Because I'm really gonna start paying a little bit more attention to what's going on with this soil over here, because I know different plants like different soils. Give me a second, we finna go up in this shack and we're gonna talk a little bit more, because these mosquitoes are bad out here, and it's just a tad bit warm out here. So give me a second. All right, you and y'all, by all of my research and the reading that I've done, most plants prefer a neutral pH level, which is around 7. And what I have been reading is, in order to lower the pH in your soil, You can add like sulfur, coffee grounds, peat moss, citrus scraps, things of that nature. I got a bunch of hummingbirds too. And if you need to raise that pH, you can go with something like lime, garden lime, bone meal, crushed eggs, you know, stuff like that. I'm gonna start paying really close attention to how these plants are growing in the soil that I'm using over here at my home in the sticks, because if I can make the soil just a little bit better, tomato plant, if I can get that soil just right where I can get as many tomatoes as I possibly can, because the soil is right, that's what I want to do. So this is going to be a short video, y'all, because I'm looking forward to hearing what everybody says as far as how they test their soil. I pay attention to those comments, y'all, and you know, gardening is just a showing off learning thing, and I'm still learning. You know, after 20 some odd years of growing, I'm still learning because I make so many dang boneheaded mistakes sometimes, you know, but hey, we live and we learn, and we have a good community that shares stuff. If you like this video, go on and give it a thumbs up. They help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home and Schick channel, Lord have mercy, y'all need to come on over and give me a look, because I'm always doing stuff. Really. And with that being said, you know it's coming. Old Dan showing off, always gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine. I mean nobody. You showing off, get your shine on. I guarantee you, it's that important. And we will see you and y'all in the next video.